All right, so today is, we're recording, right? Yep. 11/27/23. We're gonna solve one-step inequalities. One-step inequalities. So we're going back to inequalities. We took a break from inequalities for a second. Now we're gonna come back to it. All right, so here it is. X plus 5 is greater than or equal to 17. So now x is not by itself. It has the 5 there, which we have to get rid of. We have to move to the other side, where the 17 is. How do I move the 5? How do I eliminate it from the left side and move it to the right side? Yes?
By using its opposite?
Yes, by doing its opposite. Yeah, I like that. So what's the opposite of plus 5?
Negative.
Non-negative. Minus. Minus is a verb. I'm going to minus the 5. I'm going to minus the 5. Negative is an adjective. What kind of number is it? Oh, it's a negative number. We're describing it like an adjective, like in English. All right, so what is 5 minus 5? 0, and that's what we want. We want 0. So we just have x left over. We bring down your inequality, greater than or equal to, and you do this math. What's 17 minus 5? 12. So x is any number that is greater than or equal to 12. So let's graph it. What number goes in the middle?
12.
Yep. 2 numbers below and 2 numbers above. Remember we did this a couple weeks ago. 11, 10, 13, 14. Now, this inequality of greater than or equal to, does that give me an open circle or a closed circle? Closed circle. Okay. And then which way do I shade?
Right.
To the right. Very good. So all of these numbers on the right side are greater than or equal to 12. Did we see this did we see the minus 5 in 6th grade?
Yeah.
You probably had an equal sign, right? Yeah. Usually your 6th grade teachers will introduce you to this. I just change it and make it an inequality, which is the same thing. All right. X plus 12 is less than 30. So x plus 12 is less than 30. Okay, so I have to do its opposite. So what's the opposite of plus 12? Minus 12 minus 12. X is less than, what's 30 minus 12? 18. So we graph it. Is this important or not important? Is this important or not important? What if it's important? No, it's not important. Who's calling me? Why would they call me? Why would they call me at this hour? All right. What goes in the middle? 18, 17, 16, 19, 20. Open or closed?
Open.
Open. And then which way do you shade?
Right. Left.
Ooh, left. To the left. Easy?
Yeah.
Good. As it should be. All right. So let's try. So these two are the same thing, right? Because they both start with addition and you have to subtract. So what if I start with the subtraction side? X minus 17 is greater than 35. So we start off with x minus 17. So what's the opposite of minus 17? Plus 17, plus 17. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side, which I'm sure your 6th grade teacher told you. X is greater than, what's 35 plus 17? Good. 52. Good. Let's graph it. Oops. 52, 54, Open or closed?
Open.
Open, left or right? Easy?
Yeah.
Love it.
So far.
I know, right? All right. What'd you guys get? X is what? 9. All right. So it's plus 12, right? Plus 12. So this gives me 0, which is what I want. X, bring down the inequality sign. Now, it's negative 3 plus 12. What is negative 3 plus 12? 9. So that's 8, 7, 10, 11. Open or close circle. Close, and then shade
Right. No, left.
left. Remember, this points in the direction of graphing. All right, let's do a hard one. Oh, come on. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. X plus 7 is greater than negative 10. All right, what do we get? Negative 3.
What? How?
Negative 17. Negative 3. Okay. What do I write down on this side? No. Minus 7. Minus 7. And then on this side, I have, sometimes it's hard for students to see it vertically. So if you don't see it vertically, you can always write it horizontal, negative 10 minus 7. And then you realize, like, oh, she hates this. So how do I rewrite negative 10 minus 7? Negative 10 plus negative 7. And this is when I go, showing work. It's your friend. So you...
I thought I got it wrong, though.
The graphing, though. Don't mess up the graphing. What are the two numbers below negative 17? And what are the two numbers above?
Oh, yeah.
Because kids always mess this up. What's the number right here to the left?
18.
Yeah, negative 18. And then negative 19. And then to the right is negative 16 and negative 15. But kids always seem to put that the opposite way. Open and then to the right. That was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to give you the easy worksheet. For those of you who did extra Alex topics, I did input those this morning. meant to be easy. Day 1, supposed to be easy. So you have to do the opposite operation. If you see a minus, you're going to add. If you see an addition, you're going to subtract. You have to do the opposite of whatever you see. So number 1, I see an subtraction sign, so I'm going to add. I'm going to add the number that's next to the variable. So next to D is the number 9. That's the number I get to move to the other side. So I'm going to add 9. I'm going to add 9. Why do I add? Because there's a minus sign. And the opposite of a minus is to add. So here, what happens here, this eliminates. It ends up being 0. It disappears. All you're left with is the variable D is less than or equal to, and then you do the math on this side. What is 14 plus 9? 23.
Do you have to graph?
You have to graph the even ones.
Where?
If we complain, we'll do all of them.
Like, what you mean, like, graph? The even, like, questions?
Hmm?
Oh,
So you will solve and graph.
6.
Yes. I thought that's a good compromise. All right, number 2. If you can go ahead of me, please go ahead of me. If you're still a little confused, stay with me. Here's your variable. What number is next to the variable? A 14, which means I have to move the 14. I look at what's in front of the 14. Oh, it's a minus. Fantastic. So the opposite of a minus is to add. So I'm going to add this number. Whatever this number is, I get to add it. Not just to one side, but to the other side. I get to add 14 to both sides. So if I plus 14 on this side, I do plus 14 on the other side. Here, it goes away. It's like it never happened. It was never there. It disappears. You're just left with M, less than or equal to. And on the other side, you do the math. What is 18 plus 14? And you should get 22. Now, I'm asking you to graph the even ones. So let's maybe fit it up on top. 22, 21, 20, 23, 24. This tells me it's a closed circle on the 22. This also tells me that I'm going to go to the left. So there is my inequality solved with work. Because Miss O'Malley loves to see the work. And then the graph on the top. Okay?
On the top? Does it matter?
No. I don't know. I'm writing. Yes.
Can we do it on the back?
Can you do? Yeah, you can. You can fold your paper up and do it there. You can do that. Or you can fold it over and do the graphs here. You know, number 4 can be done here. Number 10 can be done here. And then this way, you can do number 6 over here. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And when you upload this, maybe 2 pictures, maybe more. Miss Emily, can I just graph in my notebook? I like graphing with my graph paper. Oh, of course. That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that?